Okay, I heard a click. We may be live.
Checker.
Watch Beer 30 live stream. Okay. Well,
hang on.
Heard a click. We may be live.
Yeah, so
we are live.
We are live, and we can tell we're in beta.
Okay, let's turn that down. Isn't there somewhere where you get in a live chat?
We can edit that out, right? Here, you want to open up your iPad?
Oh yeah, that's probably a better thing to do.
If there's anybody watching.
Alright.
We can edit all this out anyway.
Yeah. Notifications. Yeah, we gotta remember to always be on mic.
Yes.
You sound a little lower.
Well, I wasn't on mic.
Oh, get on it.
It might be your headset too.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'll just sit like this the whole time.
There, I've got you cranked up.
Yeah, I can tell. I can hear. Yeah.
All right, you want me there? Turn it down just a little bit. Oh wait, what's this thing do? Oh, that's effect. You don't need any echo, do you?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We keep the camera's kind of shitty.
What do you mean?
Well, look at how it kind of blinks and stuff.
That's your TV.
No, look.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You see it on there, too.
Well, you know, we start getting advertisers, we can afford better equipment.
Yeah, well. Oh.
God.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for turning me up.
No problem. No, I didn't turn up. Okay, whatever. Okay, so
you've probably heard our awesome bumper music coming in because Greg.
Well, wait, we need. Okay, so that's what we were working on. I didn't start the audio yet.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna need this a little lower.
You know, like. Never mind.
What?
Coming at you in the face like that.
I love it in my. Never mind. So. Okay. I'm going to just start recording. We'll go through the bumper music.
What the hell?
We can always cut out. Well, you can see the camera. Yeah, it's going to, in a minute.
Our brick wall turned green.
Brick wall turned green. Yeah, see, look, it's green there.
Yeah. Oh. What the hell? Your house is haunted. Or was that the ghost from Ghostbusters?
I don't know.
I wonder if somebody's here.
I don't know, but...
I think Annette's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was dropping that check off for Molly.
Oh, okay.
She'll probably come downstairs anyway. She'll figure it out.
I didn't lock the door, did I?
Oh, I don't know. It's your house, not mine.
Let me look. I'll be back.
Oh, jeez. You're going to leave me alone?
Well, you're live. Entertain.
Entertain. I have no idea. Is anybody watching? Send me a message out there if anybody's out there in the live chat. I don't see anybody. So while we wait for Greg, he's oh, here he comes. Nobody there?
No.
No. All right, great.
They're stupid.
Yeah, they're dogs. We need to.
Maybe the.
Where are you going now?
A loose.
What's wrong? Sorry to. Oh, well. Sorry to say, Greg. There's nobody watching. So we can edit this.
Well, you can push out to
all my people,
all your people on the
interwebs,
the Facebooks.
Yeah, I got quite a few people. Wow.
Hey.
It's like I was transported to Vegas there.
Well, okay, give me.
Hey, we could talk about that. Go ahead.
We can. Let me. What the hell's the link? That's
a hotel in Vegas?
No. I mean. Okay.
Should we post this on Facebook or live stream, or should we just wait?
I think we should just post it and say, "Hey,
what's the
link?"
Yeah, what's the link?
That's what I'm trying.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
I'm not asking about a hotel in Vegas.
I didn't understand where you were going with that.
No.
Dang. Okay. Well, now I get it. No, I don't know what the link is. It's a hotel in Vegas. That's,
Yeah, okay. That's hilarious.
It's what it is, man.
Beer 30 fish.
30 fish. That'd be an interesting band
Live
name.
now, okay. We're live. Local and independent.
Yeah, we're definitely local. on the what? How would you say the?
Two are watching. That's right
no,
here and right there.
Oh yeah, I guess you count.
Oh no, sorry about that. I'm looping the stream there. Okay.
So we're mid eastern coast of Missouri, along the Mississippi River. Is that you or me?
I just sent you the link.
Well, share it and just tag me in it.
Josh and I are
Doing a watch a live train wreck.
pot. Okay, that's better.
Who are all these people messaging me? I like the name though. Did you go ahead?
I kind of came up with that.
Yeah, no, that's a good name. We can talk about barbecue.
Watch a live train wreck with Josh Bauman.
Podcast called, what'd you say, Still in Beta?
Still in beta podcast.
I like that. I like that.
Okay, post.
Man, you can hear me swallow on that one. You can hear my...
Yeah. Well,
These are some high-quality microphones.
well, if I need to lower it down,
No, you're fine.
am I getting any?
I'll just talk like this.
I just don't want to get any. Yeah. Well, hey, Peter Piper picked a peck of purple. Okay,
All right,
see, there's no peace.
Now that you shared the link, you better be starting some bumper music or something. Because we're going to have... hey, Caleb Epley's watching. He gave us a thumbs up. Thanks, Caleb.
Thanks, Caleb.
Tell your dad he should be here with us.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're hearing dogs.
Now we got guests again.
So this is
Or ghosts.
we're we're still in beta.
Still in beta. I like that.
Um,
Because we have apparently beta cameras that have...
yeah, it's kind of
Quality
flaky.
issues.
This camera is see the blinks and stuff.
Yep.
And see this it
Whatever.
yeah.
That's why it's called Still in Beta.
So we're still working on that, and working on audio levels is kind of what I'm doing right now to get this all in check.
So, you got bumper music over there? You got playing music?
Well, we got a few to look at. I thought no, that's oh yeah.
Yeah, you just sound way too dirty when you talk about it.
Welcome to the podcast.
Don't.
No, you don't like that one?
Sorry.
How about this?
That sounds like something from... What was that artist named? Stipe or Steve?
R.E.M.?
No. Not Michael Stipe.
Shiny happily
No.
people.
No. That girl that sang that song from Moneyball.
Zoe Deschanel.
No. Yeah, I can see her singing this.
Okay, yeah. What do we got?
Sounds like a sad
Yeah, it's a little too sad.
hipster rock.
All I can do is okay. Okay.
What was the one I said sounded like the lead into The Flash? The WB show.
That was
Flash. We could really do something cool with that.
like an explosion.
Yeah. You do somebody with like that could do graphic stuff. You could really do it.
I think the audio is a little too loud here.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start this. Whatever this is, let's get started.
I wish I could fade out, but I'm just playing this off a website, so. This is still in beta. See, I needed to fade it down a little and have it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe here. Wait, I can do that. Wait.
Still in beta. We're figuring this stuff out on the fly.
And the camera looks like it's about to go out. So.
The camera that you made me dig for today.
Yeah. This is still in beta.
So why still in beta? What does that mean, Greg? What does that mean to you and me? Why?
Well, it's kind of two things. Well, one, it's you know, anything in beta means we don't have the bugs worked out, and since
you and I
we're still in beta.
Well, and you and I are both in IT, so
yeah, we're both in IT
both
and
nerds.
I don't think we'll ever get out of beta. We're kind of like Gmail. We were in there for like 10 years, and finally.
When did they drop their beta icon? Do you remember their
I think
moniker?
it was like 3 years ago. Or
it wasn't
something.
that long ago. Yeah,
it's kind of.
So you can be in beta for quite a while.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about?
I didn't write anything down.
Shoot. You didn't do pre-production.
No.
Meeting? Okay. Well,
actually, first, we're both drinking a beverage.
yeah.
Okay, it's
Let's
hard.
talk about beer. Yep.
First of all, we do Beer 30, and
we've taken a hiatus. It's been on hiatus.
Yeah. We used to do film bacon for a little bit.
Yeah, we did that until you made the movie house people.
Yeah, I think I made them mad, and then they stopped inviting me.
Yeah. What movie was that over? You pissed them off over.
It was Neighbors, so it was like 3 years ago.
You gave them a shitty comment about Neighbors, and they stopped inviting you.
No, no, that's not how it went. I actually like the movie. The movie Neighbors is great, and I said, he goes, see, look at our brick wall. It's got green.
I think that's the green ghost from Ghostbusters.
Slimer.
Yeah, Slimer.
Okay.
Anyway, finish your story about how you hate Neighbors.
Yeah, so I don't hate the movie. The movie was a good movie. It was a funny movie. The problem was I sent in my review, and I guess the guy in the company that sends you to all the movies, he said he didn't get my review. And I said, hey, I sent it to you. I even talked to you after the screening and said how much I liked it. And I wasn't really being a smartass. I was just telling him. And, man, that camera is messing me up. He stopped emailing me invites to movies.
Yeah, but hey, look at it this way. We got to see quite a few movies early. I saw Harry Potter.
Yeah,
we saw quite a few movies
Dark Knight
early.
Rises we saw before it came out.
On IMAX.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot that we get to see. And
So what we're getting at is this really is not our first foray into podcasting.
Into internet media.
Internet media, interweb media.
Yeah, and I've ran halfassproductions.com for
years.
Since 2005.
Yeah, I've had a family blog for quite a while. We're both in IT.
And, yes.
So, beer, what do you have?
I just pulled this out. This is nothing. It's just something I had. It's from Yazoo out of Tennessee. This is Hop Project.
You like the hoppy beers. You like hoppy IPAs and
Yeah,
stuff,
this
right?
one's really hoppy. I remember not really liking this so much because it was really hoppy. I like some hop to beer, but this was a little too
obnoxious.
much.
Yeah. Like you're licking a pine tree.
But it now it's not too bad. I don't know.
I've got Sacred Sun from Burr Oak out of mid-Missouri. I like Burr Oak stuff. Found this down at Lake of the Ozarks. No, I lied. That's a lie. I found it at Friar Tuck's in South St. Louis. This is actually, they say, a Saison ale, and I normally do not like Saisons. I think they taste like licking a Frenchman's foot. Don't ask me what makes me think that.
I was going to say,
but,
how many Frenchman's feet have you licked?
I have licked no feet,
okay, that's
Frenchman
good.
or otherwise. But Saisons just normally don't float my boat. But this is really good. This is like a mix between a really nice wheat beer, and a Saison, a really light Saison. And I am empty, so...
Oh, and
Hint,
since your
hint.
can is green, the brick wall goes right through it.
Oh, sure enough. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's kind of
That's neat.
That's a mess.
That's good thing we're in beta.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'll set this over.
we really need to work on that.
We have a comment. No mention of your other co-host. Who could that be?
Yeah, I don't know of that guy.
Our inaugural episode here, and someone out there on the interweb is claiming to be another co-host.
There's an empty mic over
there
there.
is an empty microphone here.
That's for guests. Like if we have a guest every once in a
Will
while.
Wheaton.
Yeah,
Let's see who.
I can't think of anyone else famous. Apparently,
John Hamm. He's from St. Louis. He could drive. He could come on down next time he's in town. We could interview John.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
All the Johns.
Yeah.
John Mush. My dad. He'd come down.
Let's see who. I don't know who else is from St. Louis. But any famous people want to be a co-host. Now this person says, sorry, I couldn't make it on a one-day notice. We've only been talking about it for about 3 months, right?
We have been talking about. I've been saying I really want to do this, and no one's said they wanted to do it.
Anyway,
you finally said you would come over, but
and I brought you dinner. So what's my next beer?
Oh, I gotta get you a beer.
Well, we're at your house. I mean, what kind of?
I gotta be the host.
Well, it's your house.
Okay. Well,
hi, Josh. By the way, yes, there is another co-host. His name is Josh.
Yes.
We call him OJ.
We do?
Well, that's what you used to call him when I worked with you.
I don't think I've ever called him.
Yeah, you did.
Well, okay, yeah.
Other Josh?
Yeah, I guess, because you didn't really know him. And
I hadn't met him before.
So now I just say Josh.
Yeah, it gets confusing.
The dog just grabbed some pair of underwear out of the laundry. Molly's going to kill me.
It wasn't your underwear, Molly. Not that I looked.
You know what's weird about doing this? I'm so used to just having a conversation.
And you're off mic.
But yeah, you get off mic, so you gotta learn to actually be on mic.
And I'm looking at the screen. It looks like I'm looking out of the corner of my eyes constantly.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the monitor and the damn camera's over there.
Yeah. So what what are we
gonna talk about?
I was gonna tell you just a little bit about this podcast. I feel that it's mostly gonna be about.
You have feelings. You share your feelings.
I'll share my feelings. What I like to talk about, and you guys obviously will come up with your own topics. Is mostly I like beer. I like food. And I like most pop culture references, i.e. comic book movies.
In the 1980s.
In the 1980s.
Yeah. I like beer. I don't like the same beers Greg likes, so that'll be a good change there. I like food. I love to barbecue. I made some kick-ass pulled pork this weekend that Mr. Greg over here had some for dinner tonight.
Tasty.
Did some ribs. Gonna try and practice up for a rib competition in October. Hopefully my arch nemesis won't be there. And I like to go to the lake. Like to be on my boat. I like technology. I'm not as big of a fan of comic book movies as Greg, although I like seeing them. Have a 10-year-old son, married, so a lot of activity. Excuse me.
Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. That's so unprofessional.
I need another. Holy crap! I need another beer.
See, you keep moving. The glare off your forehead is.
Shut up. No, it's the glare off the back of my head.
All right, I will get you a beer.
Okay. So, should I share what you laid in front of me? These M&Ms.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so Greg has this history with food. Of must-try foods. So he put in front of me the Honey Nut M&Ms. Yeah, that's fine. The Coffee Nut M&Ms, which sound very promising. And Chili Nut M&Ms. And I think you're wanting to have a some sort of taste test. Is that right? You're wanting to see which one we like better?
Yeah. I mean, okay, these... pick your flavor, try and vote. It's probably their little contest. I know Lay's does it every year with the they have a different flavor of potato chip. Did that right in front of the mic.
I know. I make our viewers jealous. That's some nice single speed from Four Hands, which is another great micro out of St. Louis, or craft brewery out of St. Louis.
Speaking of Four Hands, I had the Contact High Lime yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
It was amazing.
Was it really?
That stuff is awesome.
Was it really key limey, or was it?
It was very. You know what? I don't like to compare it to a big name beer.
Yeah,
but
don't give them any press.
But it did kind of taste like a big name beer that has lime in it.
No kidding.
Yeah, it didn't have the hoppy. I mean,
because Contact High, I think, is a little bit more hoppy beer than that big name beer, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting that it tastes a lot like
definitely
that.
Has a very drinkable. I'm at the pool.
I'm
at the yeah. It's very, very tasty.
Cool. I'll have to get some.
Yeah, I need to get some more.
Is that in big cans?
I saw it in the. Well, I was at a restaurant yesterday, and they gave it to me in the big can.
Yeah, I saw it. I think I saw it at Friar Tuck's in the big cans.
Yes, they gave it to me in the big can.
There you go.
And yeah. Oh, so anyway, you were going on about the M&Ms there.
Yeah. I'm done.
You
didn't tell us about the M&Ms.
I was just gonna.
You were talking about the Lay's flavor chips.
Lay's chips. Every year they have we need to do those too. I'm sure.
I like the garlic cheese bread.
Well, they just came out with, because I just saw a commercial for I guess this year's selections or whatever.
What are our flavors this year?
If only I had that internet.
That interweb. I heard the government's going to give it to us.
Well, let's see what we got here.
What was the biscuits and gravy flavor? I did not care for that.
Okay. Whoa. Hey. No.
What do you got?
Are these right? I think this says update. Okay. We got Brazilian. Oh, I guess it's for the Olympics.
Oh, for the Olympics. That makes sense.
Brazilians Picani?
Picante?
No. Picanha. Pecan.
You might have to ask the great interweb to pronounce that one.
Well, okay, so there's that one. It looks like steak on a stick or something.
Yeah.
Then there's Chinese Szechuan chicken.
That might be interesting.
Greek tzatziki.
Ooh.
And Indian tiki masala. So
I could eat a bag of hey, your battery's running.
Oh, damn it. I thought I plugged this. Okay.
Slight break. Look, this can is weird too.
We're still in beta.
Yeah, we're still in beta. Apparently, Greg's laptop needs power. It doesn't. It's not solar power, and he's running. It's not solar powered. Good thing, because we're in a basement. I wish you could see Half-Assed Studios here. They're half-assed. And no, kidding. It's a nice basement. It's come a long way. So, what was he? Oh yeah, that sounds really interesting. Those tzatziki. Tzatziki sauce is what's normally on gyros, right?
Yeah, the cucumber.
The cucumber sauce, yeah. And we have history with cucumbers. We brew our own beer, or we haven't recently, but we have historically. And we made a cucumber ale that was rather cucumbery. It was good though. I enjoyed it. If you like cucumbers, you would.
Maybe it's that light.
Huh?
I don't know.
Could be. Who knows? I don't know, but you need better chairs. My ass hurts.
Okay, sorry I don't have it. We're still in beta.
Well, and this is Half-Assed Studios.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, okay. So the
what the hell is wrong with this?
Well, it looks like the M&M's contest for the vote of flavor is already over, and
us late to the party.
Yeah.
What?
The coffee? It says stop everything. There's an official new peanut M&M flavor, and coffee nut has 1.
Interesting.
So, do we want to try all 3 of these and see which
Why not?
we
You
like?
want to do that one last since it won?
Sure.
Okay. You want to remind people that they can get on the YouTube stream and send us. We're live streaming this right now. This is a Wednesday night. Wednesday, what? July 27th.
27th at well, we're almost at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 5:57
Central Standard
So,
Time.
yeah, you can hop on that live stream and send us a message, as the Epley family has been the only people, the members of the Epley family have been the only ones to message us tonight.
But if we're saying this, but we're saying that through a live stream.
Well,
to
true.
have
So the people are watching. Yeah. So, and there's only one person watching. So, if you're watching this after the fact, you could leave a comment, and we will take up your subject later.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, let's try this. We'll talk about that later.
Should we eat in the microphone?
I don't think we should eat in the microphone,
No,
but
we
this
won't do
is first we're trying the chili nut.
Yeah.
Maybe we should chew in the mic.
Yeah. Nah, it's
Yeah.
kind of rednecky.
It's very redneck.
You know, it's interesting. I got 0 chili flavor out of that until it was completely chewed.
You're right.
That's kind of weird. I wonder why.
The first one, maybe I didn't chew enough.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same. I had like chewed the first one completely before I actually got any chili flavor.
Yeah.
And there's a pleasant amount of chili there.
Yeah, it's just a
It's
little
not-
bit. It burns the back of your throat.
Your what is that? The uvula. Your uvula.
Isn't that the hangy ball thing?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Quit it.
Sorry. I'm trying. Sorry. Still in beta. No, that's pretty good.
Makes
What's
me
your
want to drink beer.
What's your feeling on the regular peanut M&Ms?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, how would you rank that among M&Ms?
They're good M&Ms. That's probably my go-to M&M is peanut M&M. Throw them in the freezer. The only other ones that I like to throw in the freezer are the peanut butter M&Ms. You throw those things in the freezer.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, you had them.
Yeah, they're not as good as Reese's.
I can't say I've had the Reese's M&Ms.
No, Reese's Pieces.
Oh, well, PCs? Yeah.
It's not Pieces. That's just wrong.
Yeah, well.
So actually,
that's
I
wrong,
find
I
that
don't
pretty
wanna be
good.
right.
Those are pretty tasty.
Yeah, they're not bad. Here's
don't-
here's honey nut.
Okay. I don't find myself. I don't think I'll be disliking any of these
No.
really, because it's candy.
Again, I'm not getting much flavor out of that until the end. Again, it's kind of strange.
Do you think that candy, or I mean the flavor, is in the chocolate?
It'd have to be, yeah.
They
Because there
don't-
aren't honey nuts.
Well, they honey roast nuts though.
Yeah, but that's not. I guarantee that's not what they use in this
Well,
M&M.
here's a.
It's gonna look like chocolate. You're not gonna be able to tell by the look of it that it has flavoring in it.
I was
Did you expect to see honey pour out of the M&M?
No, I didn't expect honey to pour out.
God, you're an idiot.
No, I was just wondering if actually you could see seasoning on the nut.
No, it's in the. I guarantee it's artificial flavoring in the chocolate.
Well, it's not bad. I
No,
like
it's not bad.
I
I like the chili one better.
Yeah, chili one's better.
All right, so here's the final go here. If I can get the bag open.
You know, it's hard to tell if when I'm chewing if it's coming through the mic
Yeah, I don't really care.
or through through your ears. Now this is actually the winner, the coffee.
They colored the M&Ms.
Oh, like
Those
coffee
weren't-
beans.
Those weren't colored. Oh yeah, they're
they're
red.
red.
They're red and orange. That makes sense. I got the flavor on that right away. That's why it's the winner. That upfront flavor.
Those are good.
Yeah, they're good.
Those are very good.
But I can't say the other two are bad.
No.
I mean, it's not like some crazy damn flavor that makes you gag.
Like the bamboozled Jelly Bellies.
That would make for a good podcast episode. Watching us gag.
I'm trying to get off mic while I'm chewing. Sorry.
It's all right. Nobody's watching. Whatever. So now what? We've eaten M&Ms. I've had a full beer. I'm well on my way. What else? Oh, that story I was telling you about. It gave me goosebumps.
Tell me a story.
So this guy that this guy that works with me, he comes in Monday morning, and he says, "Man, you are not going to believe what happened to me yesterday." I said, "Okay, lay it on me." He said, "Well, yesterday evening, he has a daughter that's like, I think he said 14. She had a friend over, and they live relatively close to the Taco Bell in Peevely, over there in that strip mall where Queens used to be."
Okay, yeah.
And his daughter says, "We want to walk to Taco Bell. We're hungry. We want to walk to Taco Bell." And he's like, "Well," he's telling me the story. He says, "Well, I didn't really want to let him." He said, "But my wife said, okay, you can go ahead and go." So the girls left. He said he and his wife...
burped again.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm extremely rude.
You're disgusting.
Well, yeah, I know. He said his wife and he were... His wife and him, I don't know what the proper English there was, were watching Netflix in his bedroom, laying in bed. He said they're laying there. They hear the girls come in the house. They're laying there. He had the ceiling fan on, and he said all of a sudden he notices the ceiling fan is slowing down and stops. He's like, well, that's really weird. And he didn't think anything too much about it. So he waits a little bit, and he said, you know what, I'm going to turn that light on. And he wires his lights on a separate switch for his ceiling fan, but it's on the same circuit.
Yeah.
So he goes over to the switch and flips the switch for the ceiling fan, and the light, or for the lights on the ceiling fan, and the lights won't come on. And he's like, well, that's really weird. He goes, I'm wondering if I popped a breaker. So he goes in his bathroom, which is on the same breaker as the fan, and the light wouldn't come on in the bathroom. He's like, okay, I know I tripped a breaker. Something happened and I tripped a breaker. I'm going to go down and I'm going to reset that breaker. So he walks downstairs, grabs a flashlight, goes in the laundry room, because the laundry room light is on the same breaker. He turns on the flashlight, opens up, and the door to the fuse box is already open, or the breaker box is already open. Turns on the flashlight, and he looks, and he said the breaker for the fan and all the other lights was off. It wasn't tripped. You know how when you trip a breaker, it trips halfway?
Yeah.
But it was off. It was like somebody turned it off.
Turned it off.
And he said the really weird thing that bothered him was the breaker below it was turned off as well. Not tripped, but turned off. So he went upstairs, and he finds his daughter and his daughter's friend and says, what were you guys doing? Did you come in and like plug in a hairdryer and it tripped the breaker? What's going on? And she said, nope, we came in the front door and we came straight upstairs and we started watching Netflix. We didn't even go downstairs. And his house, when you come in the front door of his house, you're more or less on the lower level of the house. It's not like a split floor. You're on the basement level, and then you have to go to get to the main level.
You go upstairs.
You go up a full flight of stairs.
Okay.
It's not like a split level where they're split.
But yeah, okay.
So he's thinking, and he goes back to the bedroom and asks his wife. He said, "Was anything weird going on when the girls came home?" And she said, "Well, the only thing I noticed was a couple minutes after the girls got home, the dogs went crazy and were barking like crazy in the living room." And he's like, okay, this is getting a little bit weirder. So he went back in the living room and asked his daughter, said, when you came in, was the front door to the house open or closed? And she said it was closed. We opened it and came in. And he said, did you close the door behind you or did you leave it open? And she said, we closed it behind us. He looked at me and said, Josh, when I went downstairs to check the breaker box, my front door was standing wide open.
Oh, wow.
He fully believes that someone followed those girls to his house and came in the house after them, went in his laundry room, and flipped off those breakers and was ready to jump them.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so yesterday, Monday afternoon, He bought a 4-channel DVR
security
for his house.
Wow.
$100 on Amazon. The only thing he has to do to it didn't come with a hard drive, so he's got to add a hard drive to it. Which, I mean, he's an IT guy, so it's no big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got it yesterday. Showed up in the mail yesterday. He's been playing with it, and
that's crazy.
yeah, that he's telling me this story, and I by the way he's telling it, I was figuring out what was happening. It gave me goosebumps, man.
Did he report that to?
He hasn't. I told him he needs to call the police and tell them about it.
He needs to at least call Peebly and let him know that there's someone.
Well, he searched his house. He said he went and got his handgun and searched his house.
I would have done the same thing. I would have kicked around like
check
behind
underneath every bed and every closet. Yeah, he was pretty freaked out. And this guy does not get freaked out easily. I mean, he can hold his own.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And I wonder what spooked the if someone went it was the dogs that spooked them, or
he said what he thinks happened was the breaker for his laundry room, one of the ones that was turned off, was the top one in that panel. And he said when he flipped that breaker off, he cut power to the room he was in. So he figured more or less the guy screwed up and couldn't see what he was doing anymore. So that's when he decided to take off, and probably a combination of hearing the dogs barking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
wow.
That was pretty nuts.
That is crazy, but luckily,
luckily nothing happened. Now he's got a brand new 4-channel DVR security camera system.
I mean, if those girls were alone, who knows what would have
exactly
happened?
Right, exactly. Yep.
Well, that's a downer.
Yeah, did you get a new beer?
Way to bring us down. Yeah, I'm drinking the Aldi Special here. Actually, I found most of the beers at Aldi are actually pretty good for cheap beer. This is Wild Range Brewing Company. This is their IPA, and that's pretty good beer. I mean, it's not very expensive, and yeah.
Now, I saw a commercial for Aldi, and it's one of these Facebook.
Really? They have commercials?
Well, it was on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It was it was in California, and it's one of these, they switch the grounds with Folgers. Will they ever know? They had a bunch of foodies from Southern California come out to this property, and they were told they were going to have a 7-course meal. Oh, man. This chef was going to cook them a 7-course meal. And part of the competition was it was their job to say which of the courses were made with food from Aldi. And little did they know, every course was made with food from Aldi.
Oh, wow.
So, we've shopped at Aldi before. I think they have decent stuff, really.
Yeah.
Apparently their beer's pretty good, too.
Yeah, they're Trader Joe's. They own Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is always known for having really good beer selection.
The hipsters like Trader Joe's.
Hey, I like them, too, because they're cheap. I mean, they're not Whole Foods. Whole Foods, you go there, and, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's,
like patchouli coming out.
Trader Joe's is cheap,
Yeah.
But it's funny, probably the same people who shop at Trader Joe's would never set foot in an Aldi. They're like, oh, I would never have. But it's the same damn.
It's the same food, most of it with different labels, but you can catch a few brands that have the same label.
Yeah,
like they're Fit and Active. They have that at Trader Joe's.
I don't know about that. I know. Jeff works for Volpe, and
who hasn't paid us for advertising. But we would gladly accept it.
So they make the salami, like you would get the summer sausage or whatever. It's good, very good stuff. But they, when they ship stuff to Aldi, they put it in a different label. It doesn't say Volpe on it.
No kidding.
Yeah, it says like something select or something.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know Volpe shipped to Aldi's.
They don't where we are. They don't in. I think Jeff told me they do a lot in Wisconsin.
Really?
I think so. It must go with all their cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they have a lot of beer up there too.
Oh shoot!
That was me. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just
we're still in beta.
Yeah, we're still in beta. Anyway, there's our Aldi talk.
Yeah. What else?
So
did you end up seeing Ghostbusters?
I did see Ghostbusters.
Wait, I haven't seen it. I've heard horrible reviews, but I've also heard great reviews.
So here's my take on it. Okay, I feel that
Now, before you go any further,
okay,
you have a very, very strong, I don't know if passion is the right word, allegiance is... I have a hard time describing your affinity for everything in the 80s, which includes the original Ghostbusters, Back to the Future.
Yes.
So your review needs to be annotated
Okay.
with your fandom or your I guess, passion.
Okay, if I were, yeah, definitely 80s are my, like, all the movies, the toys,
Cartoons.
the foods, all the stuff in the 80s are my jam, okay?
Your jam.
I grew up in the 80s. I was a kid in the 80s, okay? So, anyway.
Hey, Gus.
Here comes Gus. The original Ghostbusters, one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's, even today, I think it holds up. Anyone who says different is
I
just
agree.
wrong.
I agree. Now, two Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, not so good.
Yeah.
I still can enjoy it, but it's not so good.
Yeah, the first one's great.
Obviously, the effects aren't, like the dogs in the original. They're kind of crappy effects.
Yeah, but still.
But it's 30 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
So, with that being said,
this new one, I know before it came out, there were a lot of people all upset about, why do they have girls as the... That didn't bother me at all. I don't care.
you like women.
I like women, But if they're funny, and they put in a good movie, I'm fine with it. Okay? And I saw, before I went to the movie, critically, there were all these critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, I think it had like a 74 or something, which is really good for especially a comedy.
Yeah.
And I came out of that movie. I went to it, and I thought the movie was... All the comedy in the original Ghostbusters is smart. It's very clever, smart comedy. All Ivan Reitman movies, smart comedy. This one was all slapstick.
Really?
I mean...
Well, that's kind of Melissa McCartney's thing.
And she wasn't even the main... I wouldn't even say she was, like, one of the main... She didn't really play her normal character of being obnoxious and all that. But there's a lot... I mean, there's fart jokes in it,
Really?
So I'm like, really? I mean, And I just felt that the comedy wasn't really there. I thought the effects were amazing. The ghosts were all... I mean, they looked great. They were very scary looking, Like, if I was, the 7-year-old kid watching that movie like I did the first one, this one would really scare me, because those ghosts... those ghosts are... They made them pretty scary looking. And the weapons in this are pretty amazing too, all the different things. But the original they made rules. They made, like, you can't cross the streams, you can't do that. There was none of that in this. It was just like, shoot at the ghost, Like, they're literally running down a hallway shooting their proton packs, and I'm like, well, isn't there the cross the streams type thing going on here? What's going on? Anyway, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel that a lot of critics kind of didn't want to look sexist by giving it a better review than they really did.
Really?
That's my opinion.
So I'll wait for it to come out on video.
And maybe that's sexist by saying that, but I really,
Sexist. I'll wait for it to come out on video then.
I was surprised how much all the women, Leslie Jones, I thought was really funny.
Now,
I thought she
is that the blonde lady, or is that...
that's the black woman.
Okay. I've heard that from a couple different people that she was really, really good in this movie.
Yeah, she was funny, and yeah, they kind of actually gave her more of a story than the other two.
Interesting.
But and they had the cameos from all the people from the
original.
The original, and most of them were pretty lame.
Sorry.
Jeez, man.
I'm sorry. Beer does it.
Well, and one good thing about the movie coming out is
oh yeah,
my favorite
Here we go.
Drink
Get ready.
came out from the 80s and early 90s, Ecto Cooler.
I don't think I ever drank that.
I had it in my lunch bag or lunch box all the time.
Did you really?
Mom bought that for me all the time.
Huh. When did the original come out?
84.
Okay, so I would.
But Ecto Cooler, I think it lasted till like 93.
Well, yeah. Remember they Ghostbusters.
No, 97. 97.
Ghostbusters had that Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, that was one thing about the movie too. The Kate McKinnon character. God, I forgot her name on it. They kept saying it. Holtzman. She looked exactly like Egon from.
Oh.
And she says that she didn't even know, and she kind of just.
How could you not know?
I don't know. Well, maybe not. I mean,
so you're saying she never watched the original?
I think she's like 10 years younger than us, so
yeah,
maybe
but
not.
So what? Jackson, my 10-year-old's seen the original several times.
Yeah, no, I'm talking the animated series.
Oh,
Real Ghostbusters,
okay.
the animated series.
Okay. I thought you meant the movie.
No, she looks like Egon from the animated series. Oh, he had the blonde, weird hair and the little glasses.
Okay. Interesting. So, well, we both got half full beers. I was going to say, you going to allow us to try some Ecto Cooler?
So,
what's this? What is it? It's from High C, right?
It's from High C. Okay, they brought back the old logo. I've got 6 cases of juice boxes because it came in a little, and I have the can. They never came in cans. Well, I mean, High C put them out in the. I don't know if you even remember this. Back in the 80s and earlier, I guess they had,
which would be the 70s.
70s. They had like a big can, and you'd take a what do you call it?
The old style
the
can
church
opener.
key,
Yeah.
basically like opening an old oil thing.
Right.
You put a hole on one side, put a hole on the other.
I remember High C coming in those big cans like that.
Yeah, you can get Ecto Cooler came in those big cans, and then they came in the little juice boxes. And yeah, it was one of my favorites. But if you don't like tangerine, you're not going to like it.
So it's tangerine orange flavored.
Yeah, and it's green, so that's what makes it
interesting.
Cool.
So the other big, I guess, drink news of recent is Pepsi Clear is coming back, right?
I did hear that. Yeah,
for next month, August, right?
It's already out in Canada. Yeah, they came out in a couple weeks ago. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I don't know why.
It's only like a 10day run. They said it's not going to be. Yeah,
I thought it was a little longer than that.
I heard it was going to be really short. A really short run of.
Because
these cheers,
man,
I need a lazy boy.
Apparently, I need to.
We need to. Well, hi,
you know what we could do? We could set up the old kitchen table. We can put. We can put like chairs with backs on them.
Cushions.
Yeah. And sit around that.
I may just stand too.
That way, maybe. You know what?
My head barely comes over the bar though.
I see a lot of podcasts where they're actually looking at each other too.
I know that. I find this extremely.
It's kind of awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really. I don't know. Look to you there or look to you here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just looking at myself in the thing.
Yeah, you like looking at yourself.
Yeah.
So. Go ahead.
Did anyone actually join?
No, we have. Well, YouTube says we have one viewer.
Oh, and that's probably you or me.
Yeah. Well, Annette and Jackson say they're watching. I don't know if they still are. YouTube. Let's see. Got a couple people commenting on our post.
Did you know Gilmore Girls is coming back?
I saw somebody post about that today.
Yeah, it's trending on Netflix.
Yeah, are they going on net? Is it going straight to Netflix or who's?
I would think so. They have all the original. Now, I know nothing about the Gilmore Girls except for the one girl is in Parenthood. That's the only reason I know.
Yeah, Gilmore Girls was not a bad show.
Oh, you're a big fan.
No, I wouldn't say a big fan. Annette and I, God, I guess that was what, mid 2000s.
Sure.
When it was on, we would watch it. There wasn't anything wrong with that show.
Okay.
Shut up.
Sure. You liked it, huh?
It wasn't bad.
Okay.
Let's see, what else?
Oh, Netflix.
You always started watching Stranger Things.
I want to talk about that.
So I'm going to piss you off, but go ahead.
Oh, you watched it?
Annette and I watched about half of the first episode.
Okay. Do you like the movie Poltergeist?
Haven't. You're going to laugh, but I've never seen it.
Okay. This movie or this series, which I mean, it's basically a mini series because from what
only like
my
6
understanding,
episodes?
there's 8 episodes. I'm only to episode 5, so I haven't made it all the way through. Molly actually likes it too. So,
And who's Molly?
she's my fiance.
Oh, so that could be part of the podcast too. We get a regular wedding update of goings on for the wedding planning.
Well, I'll let you know what's going on here in a minute.
Okay.
But so we've been watching Stranger Things. Takes place in the 1983 in like Midwest. What was it?
Iowa.
Idaho, Ohio. One of those. And okay, I think this movie is really good because it brings horror, sci-fi, and So, have you ever seen a movie called The Explorers from the 80s?
Is that the one where they make a spaceship out of a carnival ride and go to space and find the alien?
I thought they made it out of a wagon.
No, it was a carnival ride.
It's a carnival ride?
Pretty sure. That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That kind of reminds me of it. Goonies, definitely Poltergeist. It's very poltergeisty. And, I mean, it...
So the funny thing was, we were watching that first episode the other night, and you had given your acclaimed review, saying it was awesome, and everybody in the world should watch it because it's so awesome.
Hey, not just me. There's a lot.
No,
of people.
I agree with you. There's a lot of people on my feed on Facebook that are saying how wonderful it is. So I told Annette, let's watch it, and it was funny because once I figured out it was based in the 80s, I'm like, well, that's why Greg likes it so much, is it was based in the 80s.
No, a kid's playing D&D really helps a lot, too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Nerd. So, anyway, you really like it.
I do like it.
Interesting.
And
we couldn't get past, we ended up turning it off. The first
Really?
day. Yeah.
See, and that's weird because I felt, okay, well, wait, you like Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The other Josh that
See, OJ.
sits here with him and his wife.
He and his wife.
He and his wife. Is that correct?
I don't know.
They watched it, and they said they couldn't get through it. They go, nah, it's a little weird premiere or whatever. I'm like, that movie is awesome. I don't know. I love that movie.
But Josh doesn't like, the other Josh doesn't like comic book movies. Because he complained about Guardians of the Galaxy. He complained about, was it Iron Man or Avengers?
The second event, Age of Ultron.
It was too long and
yeah. I think he liked Civil War though. He went and saw that.
That was good.
I don't know. But I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy I liked a lot.
Are they watching Stranger Things? Do you know?
I don't know if they're watching.
If he was here, we could
ask.
if he was a team player.
But I know he loved the series. He loves Daredevil on Netflix. So I mean, Daredevil though. I mean, he doesn't really have his only superpower, as he could see. He's just trained to be a martial arts expert.
So wedding update. Tell us.
What? Din, 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 din. Oh wait.
Yeah, we need theme music.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me
Wedding
see
update.
let's see if we got anything here. Oh, wait a minute. So we're at 46 minutes right now.
We gotta be wrapping up, man. We don't want to go over an hour. We gotta save some of this material for next time.
Yeah, because... Yeah.
I gotta get better headphones. Jesus.
Oh. Well, maybe that's your problem.
What do you mean?
Get some cans.
Yeah.
All of these tend to, yeah. News. Okay, let's see what happens here. Here we go.
You know, next time maybe we ought to have all this queued up and ready to go.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll do that. We're still in beta, though.
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't sound like, here. That doesn't sound like... There. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. And now, time for the wedding update. Okay, so that was pretty stupid.
We need better music.
Yeah. Well, we'll work on that. So yesterday we went and saw a photographer. We actually had a photographer that we were thinking of getting, but like we liked everything she shot and everything, but she wanted, I think, a $600 deposit, which pretty steep. It's hard to.
What was the total?
Oh, so she was gonna run us about $2,500 or so.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Okay. So
how many photographers?
it was gonna be two.
Okay. Any video?
No.
Dang.
I don't think any video.
Man, when I got married 14 years ago, it was $1,000.
Well, okay. That, obviously things have went up since, Anyway.
Wow.
So we went to one of those, sorry about that. We went to a bridal show.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Have a drink of beer.
All right. Okay, I think I'm better now. So Molly went to a bridal show, and I really didn't want to go at all.
What?
Yeah, I didn't want to go. And I got out of the first week. Then she wanted to go
Did you fake an injury the first week?
No, I said, I'm a boy. I don't go to these things.
Yeah.
I'm a groom,
Yeah, you still got to go.
Yeah, so the following week she went to one too, and we went. But funny enough, when we walked in, there was a bar, and they had Civil Life Brown on tap, so I was pretty happy that I got.
So that changed your attitude. That changed your day.
Changed my attitude.
There
it was
go.
a DoubleTree hotel. I don't know what the one she went to. Anyway, she got a call about winning. Who knows?
Everybody wins.
Well, the guy at the place said that they only give one winner every show. Well, she won $200 off their package, their photo package or whatever. And normally it's like 14. They say $1,499. It's $1,500.
Right.
But it includes a 4-hour, two photographers for 8 hours.
8 hours?
8 hours. Then you have a 4-hour photo booth too.
Oh, cool.
And you get an attendant with that photo booth.
Cool.
So, like at the reception, we'll have two photographers, and we'll have a person working the photo booth.
Cool.
But we'll have, the photographers will be with us throughout the day too.
Right.
So anyway,
I guess that's not that bad because photo booths, those damn things are expensive.
yeah, I was gonna build one because I was like, screw it, I could build one so easily out of some PVC pipe.
Yeah,
and some curtain.
it would match the marvelous quality of our studio.
Yeah, the green screen. Yeah, as you can see, I turned that off. That was annoying me. So, unless you're listening to the podcast, which this is a long podcast for you.
An hour's not bad.
Still in beta.
We gotta wrap it up this way.
Okay, so we ended up going with this company.
Typical Lushong story.
They give you no, I didn't sneeze in the middle of it. They give you a USB drive too, and they give you like this
that's
book
cool.
that How
quick do you get the USB drive? Is it that night or
no? Well, of the photo booth, they'll give it to you like I don't know, a couple days later. Then they give you all your after. They're gonna go through. They say they don't have a limit on pictures.
Huh.
So they'll take as many as
Well,
they
it's not
want.
like the days of film where you were limited to
True.
32 pictures per
True,
roll. And
but they still go in and edit, so they do some touch-ups and stuff to all of them, too.
yeah, but you know as well as I do. In Lightroom, you get your preset set, and you can edit 100 pictures in 35 seconds if you wanted to.
I guess that's true. But, so anyway, that's done. And we also, at that bridal show, while we were there, we ended up getting a party bus.
I heard that.
Yeah, and the party bus is pretty freaking awesome. And it has a bathroom on board, which that in itself kind of sold it. I'm like, well, we'll be riding around, we'll be drinking, and
There's alcohol here?
yeah, at least everyone else will. I don't know if I'll have as much time to drink. I may find time. Who knows?
Make time.
Yeah, but yeah, for all that, and it was about what are we paying for that? I think it's like $7.95 or something.
That's not bad.
If it's 30 people, that bus is huge.
Wow.
And there's no way we're gonna have that many. I think in the wedding party it's like 16 people we have. So
Cool.
yeah,
So that's the wedding update.
that's the wedding update,
Close it.
and that was the wedding update. That was a wedding update that we had.
That's different music.
Oh.
It was the one. Yeah, that was that.
That was a wedding. Wait, here I got it. I got lyrics for it. And that was a wedding update.
So let's see. How many minutes are we in here?
Well, my story probably took 100 minutes.
Well, and this probably included our all screw up before
Yeah.
our bumper.
So we probably got a good 10 minutes left. If, but we could. I probably
don't have
need.
anything pressing. We can save the ecto cooler to next time when Josh
Yeah, we
is
can
here.
bring that with Josh. He probably hates Ecto Cooler, so
Yeah,
that'll be
he
fun.
hates comic books, so he'll hate.
Yeah, he hates everything.
Yeah.
And Comic Con was this
Oh,
weekend.
yeah,
Did
right.
you see anything from Comic Con?
No, I did not. I can't say that I live and breathe Comic Con. So
Well, I did, and they had a new trailer for Justice League
oh really?
and for Wonder Woman, and they both look pretty excellent. But I'm a DC fan. I won't say that I love
District of Columbia.
District of Columbia and the tennis shoes. Come on, man.
Sorry.
So anyway, Justice League, the trailer, it's very light. It's a lot more humor to it than the Batman versus Superman movie. That was, like, I love Batman, and, well, for that matter, I love Superman, but that movie was very, very dark. It didn't have enough, I don't know, I just needed some, all the Marvel movies have lightheartedness, some funny, and, but none of them are like, oh, this is sad and depressing. Here's some more sad and depressing, and here, let me scoop and throw this crap all over your face, That's what the...
I have not seen that movie.
well, yeah.
Don't.
I mean, well, I heard that they have like an extended uncut
Right.
version out now since it's out on video, and it actually makes up for a lot of it, but I still think it's a little too dark. They need to lighten it up, give people well, and in the Justice League trailer they added Flash. The Flash is just a fun character. The TV show is great,
That is a good TV show.
and they do that right. And it's weird they're not going to have the same Flash on the TV show that they do in the movies. They're,
Yeah, very rarely does that
well,
happen.
Marvel kind of takes everyone they have, put them there, here, they go everywhere.
With Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and
Right.
yeah.
So anyway, that was the biggest thing that I know from Comic-Con that I enjoyed.
Interesting. I knew it was taking place, but I hadn't really sought out anything. I was busy watching the conventions.
Oh, the RNC.
No, well, it was on. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk about politics.
Yeah, I think that's another show. That's
Maybe closer to the election, we'll do it.
Once we get this all set up, we'll have our own podcasting network with a bunch of shows, you know.
And roving reporters.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's going to be a whole...
media empire.
Exactly. I'm glad you could finish my thoughts, because, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dead air here, isn't there?
Yes. So I think that we ought to probably wrap it then.
It's probably time to wrap it up. But, you know, I always heard that it's better to have some dead air than putting in, like, ums and...
Oh, sure.
And you know. But, hey, maybe I can find some wrap-up music.
So, yeah, we're still in beta. So, it's only going to get better from here, right?
Of course. But okay, I never laugh like that ever.
No, you don't either. Normally, it's like the pigs from Angry Birds.
Yeah, so you say. So, in closing, in this beautiful podcast studio that I have, which is also Beer 30, which is also Half-Ass Productions, which is everything. I guess, what do you got to say?
Nothing. Next week? We doing this every week? What are we
doing?
doing?
Let's do this every week.
Maybe the other Josh can make it.
And maybe, probably what we do, you know what we should probably name this episode? Like episode 0.1 or something.
Sure.
And eventually...
we're still in beta. We'll never be at 1.
Well, okay. But we'll eventually get to a episode 1. We'll still be in beta.
Like Star Wars episode 1?
Well,
really bad?
No.
It wasn't really
We'll
bad.
start with 4.
Yeah.
We'll start with episode 4.
We can't keep the name still in beta if we have episode 1.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it would have to be like 0.1.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, isn't 0.1 the same as 1?
No, it's 0.1.
Well, that's exactly what I said at the beginning, didn't I?
I don't
0.1.
I stopped listening.
0.1. Okay, I am Greg. Hey, did we ever introduce ourselves?
I don't know.
Oh, well,
we said other Josh, so you're Greg. I must be the other Josh.
I'm Greg, and
I'm Josh.
Let's hear what this closing music sounds like. There we go.
So next time we'll pick music that isn't the first clip in the audio set, right?
Hey, it sounded pretty good.
Okay.
And do we do?
Yeah, I would say do it again.
Do we do like a stinger here or something? Like you're still like at the end of Ferris Bueller. You're still here. It's over.
That's a radio show in St. Louis does that.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
At the end of every show.
Well, they cheated. Okay.
Yeah. Still in beta.
How many playing? Why are none of these playing now?
Jeez.
How come? No, I don't like that one.
No. This is quality podcast right here, man. See, Angry Pigs right there.
We're showing you how the sausage is made.
What? We're not showing any sausage.
No.
That's a different podcast.
You've never heard that expression?
Not from you. Jeez, come on, pick something.
Okay, we're just ending with this because this is all we got. All right, see you next time, guys.
We'll still be in beta.
Still be in beta. See you next time. Next time we'll include the other Josh. See ya. What the hell just started? don't know what that was.
Did you stop broadcasting?
Yes. Oh, no, I didn't stop. Hey, we're still broadcasting. No, I just stopped the audio stream. Okay, now I'll stop the video stream. Bye!